Hi guys, this is Knuckles the Echidna, and today I will be reading you all Shrek Director's Cut, a Shrek Lost Movie Creepypasta. Now, this was in a Creepypasta Fanon wiki. Now, I heard that the Shadow Reader might have read it. Well, I do know that the Shadow Lioness must have read it, and she thought that was pretty good. Now, as you can already tell, I was pretty bummed. I'm still bummed out after reading Monster Clubhouse Lost episode Creepypasta, or Crappypasta in this case. But my girlfriend Lavinia told me that I should actually give this Creepypasta a read. So I thought, well, okay, maybe this will be better. If not, then whatever. But anyway, without further ado, everybody, let's get reading. Let's go back to the year 2001. Remember Shrek? That film caused a lot of buzz, and I happen to be the big fan of it myself. It recently piqued my curiosity that there was an unreleased director's cut of the film, and as soon as I heard about it, I began to search for it. I tried contacting the people who worked on the film via emails or phone calls, but I never got a response. Or I only got an answering machine. My last resort was contacting Andrew Adamson, the person who directed the film. I managed to get on a Skype interview with him. I asked him general questions like, where did you get the idea for this film? And what did you think of the finished film and whatnot? So when I finally asked him about the purported director's cut, he just fell silent. I could see his face going pale. He proceeded to tell me, don't look for it. Just let the memory die. He hung up the call right then, and I just sat at my desk confused. I went to bed. The next day, I tried emailing Mr. Adamson about the director's cut in an attempt to find out more. I managed to get a response exactly 45 minutes later. The email said, just give me your address and I will send it to you. If you're sure you want to see it, then I guess I can't stop you. Beware, for the things you will see will forever stay in your mind for the rest of your life. I wasn't sure if I really wanted to see the director's cut at this point. But hey, morbid curiosity got the better of me. So I sent back another email with my address and a thank you. About a week later, I received a package from Mr. Adamson himself. It was a director's cut VHS tape. Strangely, it had the exact same design as a regular Shrek VHS tape. I popped it in my VHS player. Yes, I still have one, and let it play. Oh, how I wish I could take that back. Well, the intro of the film was different. You know where Shrek is reading a book? Well, the shot just stays there. It just froze on the book. It didn't move at all. You couldn't hear Shrek's voice. It was just total silence. After about 6 minutes, the tape cut to the scene of Donkey and Shrek walking through the cornfield. Wow, this was pretty late in the film. Again, it was dead silence. It cut to static for about 5 minutes, but again, it was silent. The weird thing is that I could make out some sort of video in the static. It looked like Shrek standing over Donkey, and Shrek somehow tore open Donkey's chest and proceeded to eat his intestines. I nearly vomited, but after the video clip ended, the film cut to the scene where Shrek and Donkey are in the castle to rescue Fiona. But again, it was silent. When it got to the scene of Donkey sweet-talking the dragon, and once again cut to static. This time, there was no hidden video, thankfully. It was just regular static. It cut to a shot of Dragon watching Shrek, Fiona, and Donkey leave the castle, with Dragon sighing because Donkey left. However, the scene went on longer than I expected. Dragon went back inside the castle, dipped her head in the lava, and disintegrated. This emotionally affected me greatly, as Dragon was one of my favorite characters. It cut to Shrek and Fiona at the chapel, where Farquaad only orders his guards to kill Shrek and Fiona. The disturbing thing is the scene just keeps going. The guards eventually kill Shrek by beheading him with his sword, and Fiona was taken back to the castle, thrown in the lava, dissolving her. A time card appeared, which read 1 month later. The weird thing was that it was spoken by a French narrator from SpongeBob SquarePants. A funeral was being held for Shrek, Fiona, Donkey, and Dragon. Instead of the credits rolling, there was a message saying, "The dead has risen. Hail the Dark Lord." I immediately ejected the tape and threw it away. Unfortunately, my mind wasn't quick enough to thinking of destroying the tape, so it is still out there somewhere. If you see a VHS copy of Shrek, stay away from it. And that was Shrek Director's Cut, a Shrek Lost Movie creepypasta. What do I think of it? Now, this is actually much better than Monster Clubhouse Lost episode crappypasta. Now, there are some cliches on this, but I'm more than willing to excuse one. One was the VHS tape cliche, but I'm willing to excuse that. But the devil cliche, I don't think that might have worked, but I guess that is popular. I might as well excuse that I might excuse that one this time. Now, the paragraph structuring is pretty good. The sentence structuring was good. And the fact that the creators who created Shrek must have did a very good job at creating that movie. Now, I want to give myself a minute to tell you all that my girlfriend and I love Shrek. My favorite one is the first one and the second one. Well, Lavinia's favorite Shrek films are the first one, the second one, and the third one. Now, I haven't seen the third one yet, but I heard it was very good. So, I might as well call Lavinia up and see if we can watch Shrek the Third together. Maybe Shrek Forever After. I'm not sure. But now, Bailey. Hey, Bailey, can you give us a minute to tell us what your favorite Shrek movies are?
Sure, Knuckles. My favorite Shrek films are the first Shrek movie, the second one, and the third one. The fourth one is alright for the most part. It's okay.
Well, I respect your opinion on the fourth one.
Thanks, Knuckles.
No problem, Bailey. So, overall, this creepypasta is good. But it's way better than the Monster Clubhouse Lost episode creepypasta. Now, what do you all think of this creepypasta? Did you like it or did you not? Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. Well, I better get going. I need to call Lavinia up so we can have a Shrek movie marathon. Thank you all very much for watching. This is Knuckles the Echidna, signing off. See ya.